Welcome back to the At Home with Roby show. I'm Ashley Davis along with Trent Haston from the Roby family of companies. Visit us today at andrewroby.com. That's andrewroby.com. Or you can always find us at the wbt.com homepage. Trent, before the break, we had some fun. We talked about the holidays, things we've done, things we're doing with our family for the holidays. Now we're joined by a good friend of the Roby family and us personally as well, Lauren Clement from Nicole Designs. Lauren, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So it is the holidays. There's no better time of the year than now to really enjoy your home and decorate your home. Talk a little bit about what you're doing with folks and some of your clients when you're decorating their houses this time of year.
Sure. So this is the time of year where you have family in town, your kids are coming home, grandkids. You really want to enjoy your home and make it magical, whether your kids are little, big, or you're a big kid at heart yourself. So it's a lot of fun to think about what your family traditions are. But a lot of clients call and say, we love our things, but it doesn't look finished. It doesn't look glamorous.
Doesn't look like that magazine picture.
Right, exactly. So we actually go out and we'll help either just finish a tree or to mantelscape, tablescape, do some other areas of the home as well that are really important. So I think it's nice to keep those traditions, but then you amp it up with some other elements. So your tree, for example, it's nice to go ahead and put your family ornaments and the things that are your keepsake, the memories, but then think big. Go in and put some big decorative pieces, whether they're, garland or some mercury glass or some neat new oversized pieces that then balance out and really make your traditional pieces kind of pop. So that's always fun to think about how to do your tree for you, for your kids, but then also make it sort of magazine worthy as well.
So good morning, Lauren. Nice to see you.
Good morning, Trent.
Yeah, I got some tree things going on in my house that I've noticed. I come from an old river rat household where we put whatever in the world we could find on a tree, and the lights were all different colors, and we got the fattest, sloppiest looking tree. And occasionally, I did not remember this, but the other night, my children were asking what tinsel was. And I had forgotten, 15 years of my life, tinsel was not in my brain. My wife's explaining what tinsel is and how she explains it, because she comes from the other side of town, which is a white tree. Gigi,
White tree.
My mother-in-law that I love so much, white lights on a regular tree with some gold and white ornaments,
Right.
Really
Very
classy looking
classic.
tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's how they roll. It's the Clash of the Titans. Now, my wife likes embracing this Christmassy, messy thing. But she explains tinsel to my three girls, and she says, it's really messy and really nasty. And dreams of memories of tinsels when my mom and dad would let us put tinsels
Right.
about every third
Throw
year
it all
on the
over
tree.
the place.
And she said they just make the house so messy. And I'm like, we're going to throw some tinsels on the tree.
So you went out and got tinsel.
I'm going tinsel shopping.
Wow. See, that's a memory that I think I've blocked.
Yeah.
And from a decor standpoint, a good thing. Don't do the tinsel out there, y'all.
Nothing like trying to put tinsel on to make it look like it.
No. But there
that
are
that and the spray on snow.
Right.
That I'm not sure which is worse.
Put it on with a lighter. No.
Okay, so back in the real
Let's
world.
get back
Hold
to
on,
some
one question
design
for you.
elements.
I want to
with
know,
Lauren.
do you do this to your husband? Every year we pull out the boxes of my old ornaments, my wife's old ornaments, and now our kids have all these ornaments. And my wife's only putting about a fifth of the ornaments that we have on the tree. And every year she takes a couple more of my greatest kid ornaments that I made in 83, 82, and says, no, we don't need that anymore.
So what I do with my girls, which I think is a good suggestion, and we may have to start doing this for husbands, they have their own trees in their room, little 3-foot, 4-foot trees, so that they can put their creations, their ornaments on. So our family room tree is sort of well preserved from, an adult standpoint. So we may have to, maybe Reagan needs to get you your own little 3-foot tree to put your ornaments on.
Well, I got a tree at the office, but our office manager, Brenda, who was my aunt, made a great recommendation. Why don't we decorate the office? So I bought a tree from my church lot and then bought a bunch of wreaths, had to buy ornaments, and then I said, I think it'd be a good idea, thinking about how nostalgic I am with those old ornaments, if we gave everybody in the company an opportunity to bring one of their favorite ornaments in.
That's
and
a
hang it
great
on our
idea.
tree.
Yeah. It's a
Right.
very good idea.
I'm a little smarter than y'all give me credit for.
And
That
I'm
was a
sure,
good-
I'm
that
sure
was a
Reagan,
good
I'm sure
idea.
Reagan planted that in your head just to get those ornaments out of the house, right?
But it's always a hard call. What do you use? What do you
Right.
not use? And I think if you can find a fun way to use some of your older, more sentimental ornaments, I know my girls loved seeing those come out of the
Yeah.
boxes each year.
Folks, if you're just tuning in, you're listening to the At Home with Roby show. We're talking about holiday decorations. We're joined by Lauren Clement from Nicole Designs. Find out more about us at andrewroby.com or give us a call at 704-334-5477. We'll put you in touch with Lauren. She can help you out with your Christmas decorations, if not this year, maybe next year, and decorating throughout the year. Lauren, you told me the other day, we were talking, kind of prepping for the show, about the idea with the small trees for your kids. I'm in Target with my boys the other day, and we walked by a couple of small trees. I see them. And my son, my 6-year-old, I said, guys, how about we get you a tree for your room? And they stood there for a second, they looked at it, and they were like, nah, I'm okay. And we walked off. So maybe not what your daughters are getting.
Right,
but
maybe
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a boy-girl thing.
So
as-
it's, I mean,
as
we're
they're
2 weeks
reaching that
away
age.
now. I can't believe we're less than 2 weeks from Christmas. You have a store down in Valentine. In addition to decorating, people could come in there and get some last-minute gifts.
Absolutely. It was so neat. Last night we were getting ready to close, literally walking to the door, and a woman comes up and she said, wait, please. I bought some things from you last year, and I have 2 tables. I just need to get them done. She said, I need something in the middle of my kitchen table. We said, all right, come in. So we tablescaped her casual family dining table and then her formal dining table. And it was so much fun. She was so appreciative, but just little things that make a big difference. So one of the things that I think is so neat that we use a lot of are these kitchen paper runners. So it's a tube of, we have like a peppermint kind of candy cane stripe, or there's chalk runners you can write messages on. Then we have some really pretty sort of cream and gold for a more formal look. But this is a runner that can go all the way across your table, and then you put pretty, whether they're hurricanes or trees or, you know, whatever your decor is on top of it. But when your kids make it messy, and you just ball it up, throw it away, and get your next
Roll
one
out some more.
Yeah, so that's a great way to do something kind of fun.
See, I've been using Christmas wrapping paper for
Okay,
that the whole
that's a good
time.
idea, too.
I didn't realize they
That's an
made,
expensive runner.
I didn't realize they've upgraded. So
Yes, you should come by the
I
store.
should stop
Check
by
it
the
out.
store.
But one thing that we've done a lot of this year that I love, so this is something simple that everybody can do, is you get a hurricane. So depending on the size of your space, something about 2 feet tall, roughly a foot in diameter, and you use that. You can put Christmas ornaments in there. Just mix it up a little bit. You can put some berries or some sprigs, cotton, whatever you have coming out the top if you have height, and then get a wreath and just put the wreath on the table, and then put your hurricane in the middle. So it's a different way to use a wreath, a different kind of centerpiece, and it's easy to
Can
do.
you define a hurricane?
Okay, a glass vase.
Oh, cool.
See, I thought it was the drink from New Orleans. I was like,
thought
now
it
we're
was
talking.
Hugo's brother.
now we got a heck of a holiday going on.
You can do that
Yeah.
too, just not with the ornaments in it.
I mean, it's
No,
true.
we actually go gem mining a lot, and I have these gem mine bags laying all over my yard. My yard is becoming a gem mine. So my wife had this idea. She has a couple pretty vases, I guess, hurricanes. I think they're level 3 hurricanes. But she's filling them up with the rocks that they
Right.
cleans the
Yeah,
rocks, and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
pretty cool
That is
actually
cool.
for the kids' room. She puts them on top of the bookshelf. It's pretty neat.
See, hurricanes are a multi-use item.
So I actually was laying in their room. We were reading to them last night, and I said, I'm going to go by some antique stores to see if I can find me some more hurricanes. We'll go to the gem mine.
See, you have girls, and you can put rocks in your girls' rooms. I put them in my kids' room. My boys, they're throwing them at each other before they
Well,
go
these
to bed.
are up high.
Yeah.
So.
and they're so pretty. The pretty colors. Your
My
boys
girls
would
are not
appreciate it.
tall. They can't reach stuff. They come from a 5-foot daddy.
They don't climb,
And they don't try to climb up the furniture.
unlike boys.
Right. So the other place to think about is your front porch. So
Yes.
just like throughout the year when that's your first impression to your guests, don't forget about your front porch. Bigger wreath, always bigger is better. Don't go too skimpy. And then what else you can do on your front porch depending on the size. If you have pretty evergreen trees, big ribbons, hurricanes that you can put out. You can be as elaborate or as simple as you want, but something out on your front porch is always a nice touch. I have 2 lanterns that I keep out year round, and normally I just have like a big LED candle.
Right.
But now I've taken just some fairly inexpensive ornaments and just filled them to the top. You can do pumpkins in the
That's
fall.
awesome.
So just different ways to use what you already have.
That is great. So, Lauren, real quick, we got to take a break. How can folks get in touch with you directly?
So we are Lauren Nicole Home in the Ballantyne Torrington Shopping Center, 12206 Copper Way. Call us at 877-583-0355 or check us out on the web, laurennicoleinc.com.
That is awesome. You'll get your house ready.
Thanks for being here, and I do love big wreaths. I really do.
Bigger is better.
I love them.
Thanks, y'all.
All right, thanks, Lauren. When we come back, we're going to talk about the spirit of a season and giving back with our friends at Make-A-Wish. You're listening to the At Home with Roby show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.